So I'll be first. I think I should tell about my experience, that what I experienced during the college life. Then we'll come to the tips. Right? Does that work?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
So I'll begin by introducing myself. As most of you might already be aware, I'm Kunal Sachdeva, and I graduated from the same college as you guys are currently studying in around a year back. So first of all, I'd like to bring this to all your notice that I don't think I'm actually worthy of giving this kind of seminar, because मैंने इतना कुछ उखाड़ा नहीं है लाइफ में. Still अब मुझे आप सबने इतना बोला था, तो I think that nothing goes in guiding your juniors. So that's why I joined. वैसे मुझे इतना कुछ experience भी नहीं है, and I still don't think that I'm worthy of this seminar. So going ahead, uh, I would like to first bring this to all your notice that I want this to be very interactive session. So मतलब मैं बोलता रहूँगा उसको कोई फायदा नहीं है.
Yes,
आपको
sir.
जब
Of
भी कोई
course.
डाउट्स हैं, you can pop in your questions. You can write in chat. You can unmute yourself and ask them, ask directly. Okay, no harm in that. That's why I'm here for. So beginning with when I was at you guys stage now in first year, at that stage, I was so worried about how the placements are gonna be of our year, because when we joined, na, the final year was still in the phase of placements. So there were no placements before we joined. That's why we were extremely worried. And मुझे मतलब कहीं पे भी कोई भी सीनियर दिखता था ट्रिपल आईटी का, I used to just ask them that whether there'll be placements, who which all companies are allowing, and most of you might already be going through the same phase. And for the questions, I'll come a bit later. Just give me a second, Yadiki and Gunjan. And so तो as मतलब आपको पता नहीं होगा, but at our time we used to study with NIT Kurukshetra. So our classes commence along with them. We had the same batches, we had the same classes, and even the same exams. But what only the roll numbers of both of us were different. But until other than that, there were no other differences. So but at my time, I used to ask all the seniors that whether the placements will be with the NIT guys or not, whether we'll be allowed to sit in the same companies or not. But at that time, I was not very satisfied with the answers that I got, because they said that only 20 to 30% of companies will be allowing you, and you'll be having a basically hard time uh, competing with those guys for any placement. For example, suppose 10 companies visit the college. Out of that, only 4 will allow triple IT guys. At that time, I'm talking about. Now, the scenario will be different. Out of those 4, you'll be competing with the NIT guys also. So we were a bit worried in our first year. मतलब I didn't do anything in my first year other than worriness, and I regret it still. कि कुछ कर लेता उस टाइम तो शायद फायदा ही हो जाता. तो
Yes, sir.
so in the first year, all of us just used to spot triple IT guys amongst NIT, because it was very difficult to do that. And once we got hold of any triple IT guy, we just used to ask them that placement होगी क्या भाई, कहाँ पे कौन सी कंपनी बुलाएगी, ये वो ऐसे कर करके. तो बट उसके बाद व्हेन आई केम टू द सेकंड ईयर ना, आई गोट एक्सपोजर टू कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग अ बिट. तो उस टाइम से पहले मतलब हमें कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग का कुछ आइडिया नहीं था कि क्या होती क्या है, करना क्या चाहिए. अब आप सबको है आइडिया कि एक बार इंट्रोड्यूस करूँ मैं सीपी.
सर थोड़ा सा है, लेकिन कर दो फर्स्ट ईयर्स के लिए हमारे लिए थोड़ा सा.
तो मतलब फर्स्ट ईयर में व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड दैट, आई रियलाइज दैट आई हैव अ लॉट ऑफ फ्री टाइम एंड आई कैन एक्चुअली यूटिलाइज इट. तो हाउ आई यूज टू यूटिलाइज माई टाइम वाज आई started learning some more languages. Like I used to learn C in college. I started learning C++. Then I once thought that I should learn Java. But in place of me, some people were doing, they learned one language, made command of over it, and then used it for doing competitive programming. And since we were not having the exposure to competitive programming, we didn't used to know that what it actually is at that time. So we lagged behind a bit. So in second year, we got the exposure of competitive programming. So what we do basically in competitive programming is, you are given a lot of questions, and in those questions, the language actually doesn't matter at all. What matters is your command over that particular language. So I got hold of C++, learned it fully. practiced a lot of questions of C++ at various platforms, and then I started doing competitive programming. That we can do on many platforms you might be aware of, like CodeChef, HackerRank, HackerEarth. So if you want me to give an overlay of how I actually began, first I made my command over C++. First I made my command over C++.
Hi,
Then
sir.
no problem. After I learned C++, I solved various problems in it. Like if you go to HackerRank, now there's a section for specific languages only. There will be given some basic questions of a particular language. So suppose Raghav does competitive programming in Java and wants to try Java, and I want to try C++. So first you can go to that language only and practice all the basic questions. Those questions are pretty basic ones, and once you are done with those questions now and you feel that you have command over a particular language and you can uh, write code what you think of, then I started upon the algorithm section of HackerRank only. So at that time, similarly in college, we were introduced to data structures at the same times. Now I think your curriculum has changed and you'll be introduced to data structures bit earlier only, right? When do you guys study data structures?
So in this semester only, second semester.
Okay, okay.
Second.
So in our time, it was in third semester. So in third semester, we were taught data structures in our class, and I used to practice competitive programming on my own at hostels and stuff. You are at home, make this to your advantage. So what I did was after doing some basic questions from HackerRank, I then went on to CodeChef basic contest that you might be aware of. There are two
Yes,
types of
sir.
contests there. One is Cookoff, one is Lunchbox. So we used to try out lunch boxes, and we used to like uh, cooperate with each other and used to study with each other, because every one of us was new to competitive programming at that time. So we used to solve for lunch boxes, code, then cook-offs for code chefs. Like I was able to do only one or two questions in the beginning. I'll tell you, during the entire second year, the maximum number of questions that I could do in a cook-off was two only, because it's not a very easy thing to do CP, and you should not lose your art once you're not able to do as many questions as you thought of doing. So
Yes, sir.
then after CodeChef, I started practicing on HackerEarth also. So HackerEarth, HackerRank, and CodeChef. These three went for me side by side for the entire second year.
Okay, sir.
Once I was done with all of them,
Shivansh,
once I was done
remove.
with all of those three platforms, right? On in when I came to third year, then came the time of internships for us. Like for us, basically it was not the time, but since they said that companies are going to be visiting and all our NIT PAs were studying for placement internships, so we also tried to do the same thing. So, but when we got to know the reality, no company was allowing us for internship. So still
Okay.
at that time, what we were doing is, many of you might be having some doubts that when should we do Geeks for Geeks, and we have Lead Code also. So I would like to take those platforms as separate from the ones that I discussed before. Like those platforms that I discussed before were mostly for competitive programming. But if you actually intend to do preparations just for the sake of placements and internships now, then you should make Geeks for Geeks and Lead Code your god and everything, because those will be helping a lot in your placements. So once I was doing CP in the entire second year, I was not very good at it. I'm saying it again and again because it was the truth actually. And so some companies did allow for us for placements, but I was not able to clear many of the first rounds because my coding was not so great at that time. So at that time, what guys used to study was Geeks for Geeks mostly, because in interviews and placements, right, they ask the topics that they ask mostly is data structures, including trees, tags, queues. Many of you might not know what that is now, but I'm telling you to consider it a black box for now. So this is what they used to ask mostly. Apart from that, in the algorithm section, they used to ask dynamic programming and Many other algorithms you might be aware of, greedy, backtracking. These all algorithms they used to us. So at that time we used to concentrate on Geeks for Geeks only. Like if we got a mail that a company will be visiting us 1 week from now, then the entire week we used to spend for Geeks only, because it has all the. And what we used to do was we went to the company. Company track is there in Geeks for Geeks. Some of you might know that. In practice, we can select questions based on a particular company. So we used to solve questions for that particular company that was going to visit us. So this is what we used to do at that time. So in third year, what happened? So any questions till now?